And if you don't know, juvenile prisons are really just prisons. This prison is overcrowded, and so what they've done is they've taken the cafeteria and turned it into a overflow sleeping unit. So you see kids just have these are all stacked up in the daytime, and then they come out and sleep out. One of the things I'll be talking about is discipline. And here's a kid who's being put into restraints. And this is actually, it's called a cell extraction team. So what happens is it looks like, guys in riot gear, and they'll come in and kind of overpower a kid. Now they shackle him, sitting in a confinement cell. Here's just another example. This is a typical confinement cell. So this kid has done something wrong, and it led to him being put into the cell. One of the things we'll be talking about is mental health. This is a kid who's actually been, I interviewed this kid a lot of times. At the time when I saw him, it was actually this next day, these are self-inflicted wounds. He's actually just been scratching himself. Probably one of the more troubled kids I've ever met, and he had been in, at the time, isolation cell for 15 months. That means 23 and a half hours a day in a cell. He would typically refuse his half hour to get out. And very, very troubled and very depressed kid. Also, we talk about education. This is what flies for education when kids are in isolation. So when kids have been in trouble, they're put. This is a unit called the Behavior Management Program. So the kids are locked in here 23 and a half hours a day. This teacher, the reality is this teacher is doing her best. This is all she was allowed at the time. So she's here trying to teach kids one by one, yelling. You can't hear through, so she's yelling through the door. Kid is inside, and she's handed in the work, and she's trying to show them how to do it. This is one of my favorite pictures. This is typically what flies for work education in